guys, what's going on? Y'all already know it's your boy Q, and you are at my YouTube channel. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell to get the notifications. I am here with two people who I have been watching season 1, season 2. We are entering into season 3. Mrs. Anna, and we have Chef Lawrence in the building from Hustle and Soul. What's going on, y'all?
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
Listen, welcome to the A, where the players play, but don't get in too much trouble. So, since you guys have been in Atlanta, I know y'all are some amazing chefs, and we're gonna get into that in just a second. But what foods are y'all looking to eat, or what restaurants are y'all? Listen, y'all in the South. Y'all are not in New York. So, what are y'all looking to get your greasy hands in this week?
We're gonna go to Pedals.
Okay.
Yeah, we like Puffin Pedals.
Kevin, I have not been to Kevin Shell's spot yet.
No.
I haven't been over there. Every time I go there, the line is long, or it's just always a crazy shenanigans. So I haven't been yet.
And we're gonna go to Trinity's spot.
Barchets.
Oh, in the Loop.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hustle and Soul season 3.
Ooh, season 3.
So let's start from the beginning. Let's start from season 1. Chef Lawrence, how did Hustle and Soul even become about? I know that you grew up, under your mother. Your mother's a cook, and I know your whole cooking background. Right. But when it came down to the show, what made you say yes? And was this your concept to start the show of Hustle and Soul?
Yeah, it was my concept.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote the show. I talked to Anna, and she said, you know what, your life is interesting. You should go ahead and write it. And you know a lot of people, so go ahead and just pitch it.
A ground-shaking staff. A staff like no other. So you coming on board as his girlfriend in the season 1. How were you like, oh my gosh, we already put our life on Front Street? Like, how was that stepping into reality TV?
What if I told you I was ready to act a fool?
You were?
I thought it was, I watched reality TV before, so I said, this is interesting. It's a little scary because I don't know, I never knew what exactly was always shared on TV and everything like that. So when everything came out, it was a little surprising to me, but it was still nice to watch.
I know season 1 that you were going for the, correct me if I'm incorrect, the Michelin star.
Yeah.
So I know that was like one of the main goals to see you and your staff fighting for in the beginning. Yes. And then you guys accomplishing that. Season 2, you went for, what was the name of the competition that you guys were in?
The Iron Fork.
The Iron Fork.
Yes.
And so I think it was a little saddening to see that the entire staff didn't support you. Now let me ask you this question about the staff and reality TV. When it comes to those type of events, and I've been around a lot of reality TV, is everything 100% reality TV?
What our show is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real.
Real.
No, not reality TV. Like
it's real.
Real TV.
In real life.
Yeah.
I personally was actually really hurt that no one showed up.
Yeah.
I felt like, Lawrence did nothing to anyone, and there was things that happened, whatever. If I could sit next to Danny during that time, then y'all could sit next to whoever too. Right. Yeah, and so it was upsetting. Yeah.
So going into season 3, season 2, you guys ended with opening a new restaurant in Miami, correct? Yeah. So how was it with you splitting 50-50 with your now wife?
Well, she had 50-50 from the moment she walked through my door, so it didn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, because to me, we don't look at percentages and things like that. It's discussed because you have to talk about it, but for me, it's never an option of money or materialistic things. To me, it's about the love, family and building, and then that's what it's about at the end of the day. Because money is paper. We make it every day.
Well, I know for her, it was very. It made her. It was an exciting moment for her. You could tell when she was signing out the line. Yeah. She was genuinely like that little girl. Yeah, she was definitely happy.
And we wasn't married at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anything could happen. I could die tomorrow, or relationship can go sour, and it's like I guess women feel like they need security. They need certain things in their life to make sure it's solid.
Now with your pink teacup in New York, with starting a reality show, is the line out hanging out the door now?
Saturday and Sundays is a 3-hour wait.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And it gets crazy, and the restaurant is not the restaurant anymore. It changed. Like we changed the restaurant
Yeah.
industry, period. And a lot of people starting to try to follow our model, but you know, it's different now. The customers are different, and you know, the employees are different now.
Yeah.
Especially when you become that celebrity chef, and it's like things are different. I look at people different now who work for me. I'm sure they look at me different. So now it's like it's not like it was before we was on TV. It's completely different. The lines are longer. People really there for pictures.
Yeah.
Try to taste the food if they can get in. So it's different now.
When it comes to being a staff member of the Pink Teacup, tell me about the picking process, because it is some characters in there, from the twins just all the way from season 1 to season 2. Who's in charge of hiring?
I think both of us.
Yeah. I did a lot of the hiring this year. So, yeah.
For Miami?
Season 3.
Okay, for
Miami.
season 3. So let's get into season 3. What will we be expecting? Now let me tell you this about me. I used to be a bartender at a place here in Atlanta, and I used to always say, y'all have, this is so crazy, like this is so a full circle moment for me, because I think I just randomly came by y'all show one day and I was like, oh my gosh, this is us. So this is a full circle moment for me, because we used to go, it used to be so much craziness happening, so much drama. We all were, and we all loved each other, but I'm gonna still take your head off, but I'm gonna love you tomorrow.
Fighting in a walk-in box. Okay?
Yes.
I saw people fighting in a walk-in box.
Yes, right in back in the freezer. It was crazy.
with each other, man. It's
Liquor bottles in the bottom of the trash can.
Oh my goodness.
Some staff members.
when you spend so many hours around people, every day you become their family.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean? It's like you know everything about them, they know everything about you, and then you guys get upset and you forget that you're at work. Especially in a restaurant.
And with reality TV, the cameras are going so much, you sometimes forget the cameras are there and rolling, and this is how I'm reacting in real life.
Right.
So let's get into season 3. What will we be expecting from you guys? What can you give us? What can y'all give us a little bit of tea now?
I think you can expect Miami showing what Miami really is.
Okay.
Like Love and Hip Hop Miami didn't show what Miami was.
Okay.
Hustle and Soul showed what Miami was.
So we gonna see a lot of what?
You're gonna see a lot of characters being developed, and like what we did, what Anna did basically, is that she adopted people's lives, that she hired them, and really told them like, look, I'm from Brooklyn. That's what Anna told them, like, you going shit, like get up off the pot. Which one is it? Because, and some people just disagreed, and some people didn't disagree, and some people really challenged her. And I think by challenging her, like, I try to tell Anna, you know, just try to leave the Brooklyn out of it for a minute and try to grow and elevate to that next level. But she's struggling with that, but she's getting it. You know what I mean? Because she'll snatch you up quick, less than a heartbeat.
Let me tell you something about this one.
I try not to.
Do not let the pretty fool you. She turns up.
1.2 seconds.
And it's not like a
1.2 seconds.
It's not like a, oh, we can't fight each other here. No, mama is squaring up with you like boxing. I'm just like,
I try not to, so I try to like leave that alone. But then
Yeah.
sometimes when you just keep poking that piece, it's like.
and I ain't talking about like, oh, we reach across the bar, throwing a little scratch
Oh, no,
in
I'm
it.
not-
No,
no,
mama
no.
is landing bowls. And I was like, dang,
Yeah. I think she's getting better though.
we praise God.
I mean, because
Yeah.
now she's partner and now we're married.
Yeah.
So she understands that there's lawsuits
I know.
involved and we need to be invited to the White House. So she understands certain things that we can't do anymore.
Michelle like she'll go too. So y'all like
I
y'all
know.
can be homegirls. Yeah, y'all both tall. Y'all, I can see Michelle.
Oh, I see it too. And she's a Capricorn.
I can see Anna, girl. We got to ride out real quick.
Like don't make me pull up on Barry. Where's Barry at?
So let's get into some of the staff. Who's returning to season 3? I know that JoJo and
we can give that away.
JoJo's not returning.
Who's JoJo?
JoJo's not. I'm not sure.
I mean, not JoJo. What's the guy bartender? Cola's partner. Oh, y'all are being okay. John.
Who?
Okay, anywho. So I see that's an X. So these are real life situations that you guys have with these cast members or with these, past staff members.
Past employees turn cast members and
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. When it comes to the show, are you EP?
yes, now I am.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So do you have a say so in how much camera time they get, or you know, even when they're filming at their other new
Well,
jobs?
Well, we own our own restaurant, so we decide who come in our restaurant, who
Yeah.
doesn't, even if you're in television or not.
Mm.
So no one can tell us such and such is coming in the film today. We're gonna tell you where.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's how we are because we
Yeah.
control our own stuff. But sorry about that. But we can't stop what they're doing outside.
Yeah.
But we can tell you that if we don't like what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
you won't return the next couple of seasons. We can promise you that, and the network can't stop us on that. It's because of who I am. And the thing is that they're getting it. Season 3, you won't see a lot of different faces. Season 2, you saw some people you won't see them in season 3. Season 4, you won't see some people. You know what I mean? So the thing is that, you know, because we're real with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is that the network didn't understand what they hired. They didn't realize that these people are serious when it comes to getting things done. They're serious when it comes to their lives. And they're serious when it comes to like really helping other people.
Yeah.
So we don't really want anybody telling us, and you know, unless you're God, you can't really tell us what to do and what to say and who to have around us and who to build the brand with. Because I will never let you build the brand around me. And if you're gonna keep bashing me, I'll get rid of your ass. It's a matter of time, and that's who I am.
Period.
So you have to back me up and you have to be strong. Now you can have your cat fights.
Yeah.
But because where I came from and what I've earned and what we have done to get to what we've done, you ain't scratched the surface.
Yeah.
Your ass famous because of me. And don't ever forget that.
That's boss talk. Did you hear how even dry his throat just got? He meant that. I love the love that you guys share, and I can even feel. And even okay, let me ask you a question. Do you feel like this show has strengthened your marriage, your now marriage, or your relationship?
I think it has.
I feel like
Because
it has.
all the stuff that we went through.
I feel like it has. We've learned each other more.
Yeah.
I think that because of the show, we've gotten to know each other on a deeper level, more
Right.
as individuals.
Yeah.
And so now that we know each other as individuals, we realize, hey, we can really make this union work because we know each other. Whether cameras are here or not, we know who we are.
And she gonna tell me straight up.
You said something in season 2 that I had to write down and I had to use it for myself. You said, I asked you to tell me the truth, and I was, when you guys got in a fight at the horse and carriage ride,
Yeah.
and you said, I had to forgive you because I asked you for the truth and you told me the truth and I wasn't able to handle what you told me.
Yeah.
I said, oh, rewind, that was me.
Yeah.
So I thank you for that because that was just a life nugget. Sometimes we can expect our partners to be so truthful, and then when they tell you the truth, it's
like,
you're
what?
hurt and you get mad. It's like in
Yeah.
the moment, like I expected more, but it's kind of like, okay, but you did just tell me the truth.
You gave me exactly what I asked.
So it's like I'm about to fall through the floor, but you just gave me
Yeah.
this truth. But you know, so I love that about you because that was a very transparent moment for you because anybody else would have gotten mad in a moment and probably would have had the horse and carriage.
Anna's really good at that because she's the one that got me from cheating. I was one of those rich guys, man, that didn't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah.
I cared about my family, but I didn't care about what a woman would tell me. Like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, you might break up with me next year. I'm not gonna get off the path because of what you're saying. But then I had to learn. As a man, I started learning. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel good waking up in the bed every day or every other week with a different woman.
Yeah.
So I learned the game just because, watching my sons and listening to her, I learned. I says, you know what, this is that next level of graduation for me right now. And even dealing with WEtv and the television company, it was hard for them to realize that, okay, Lawrence is not that guy that you saw in season 1 and season 2 anymore.
So that was gonna be my question.
Yeah.
Season 1, season 2,
Yeah.
you was the man with the plan.
Yeah, I was.
Well, I'll just say you had a lot of very flirtatious ways, and I think it comes from just a big heart.
My mother said I was born with black liver. We love sex. That's what it was.
That, and being a boss, having money, I just really feel like you try to love everybody in a different way, even try to,
And that's what hurt us.
and just, so I get it because I grew up around that. My dad was like that, and it was kind of like, I don't even think he means harm. It's just kind of like,
That's what it
he
is.
just tries to handle everybody in a certain manner, like, hey, that's still wrong.
But not everybody's going to agree with what you said. You see, that's what it was. And she even
Me,
said it.
I don't agree with that. You personally, in life, I personally felt like when you love someone so much, you would never see them cry to make someone else smile. If in life, I would never do that. It's just, I don't care if I want this person, this is the love of my life, this is what I'm doing here. I don't care about anyone else smiling or how they feel if it's at the expense of my loved one.
And that's what got us in trouble, because my mother grew up with, my father wasn't in my life, and then when she had my stepdads, they left her.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother grew up very poor, and we all did. So watching that as a young boy, I remember, 13 years old, driving with my mother in the station wagon when she tried to get a job, and she got a job as a custodial worker.
Mm-hmm.
And I never forget that, and I'm looking around, I'm like, wow, there's fucking horrible men in her life.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see any of those men look out for her.
Yeah.
So when I met a woman that I was not attracted to, but I seen what she was going through, it reminded me of my mother.
Right.
So I had a woman already, but I still felt weak because I didn't want that woman to go through what my mother was going through. So that's been my problem, always helping people.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And I think that was where you also had that turn when you told me this story, and I said, your stepfathers may not have been there for your mother because they were there for other people. So now you look at me and you look at your mother and you say, they cut off part of your mother, helping your mother, because they wanted to help other people. And that was the point I was trying to make you see.
Right.
Because they weren't busy helping your mother because they were helping everybody else, so it took away and it hurt you
Me, I
and your
never
mother.
stopped helping. That's the difference.
You help, but now you need to help in a different way.
Yeah.
It's nothing like having a good partner who understands you no matter what. So we're gonna move on from that because I feel like we can stay there for a minute. This is some good counseling for me as well. But I have two questions. My first question is gonna be, outside of YouTube, watching the show, sitting back, being a viewer or fan, who is your favorite storyline outside of yourselves, or who's the people that you like to see come on the camera?
And what show?
In your show.
Oh.
So who's like, okay, I know they about to say something funny, or they about to turn up, or they about to say something silly, or
We like to see Danny come on the show. That's it.
As you watching, you be like, she said that. Let me get this popcorn.
Because her and Danny have developed an interesting relationship.
They have.
Over the last couple of years, they got to learn each other, and
Like,
they fought, they argued, they threw food at each other.
Yeah, that was
It's so damn
they
crazy,
fought-
I can't even be mad at you.
They fought behind the scenes without the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Fist fight. So it's like a lot of people don't know a lot of things, but I think just to watch them two develop and hear them speak to each other like woman to woman and just watch them, I think that's reality TV right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the world want to see, the difference between me screwing up and being with Danny, and while she was Danny's friend, and how none of us completely destroyed each other but got smarter.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the most important part.
You told them, you said, girl, you washed your dirty drawers at my house. I said, I felt that. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm a fan. There is not one episode I have not seen.
That was bad.
So, when it comes to you guys having an argument or anything like that, what is your favorite dish of Chef Marcia that just wows you, or that you just love for him to cook? Just, you know what, you getting on my nerves, go cook my favorite dish. What is that go-to dish that you love of his, that he can just cook?
Oh man,
She loved the chicken.
It's just so
What
hard.
is your favorite thing that you love? What do you eat the most? Let me see.
Jesus, it might be when he makes a nice fresh batch of potato salad when it's still like lukewarm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some potato salad, or maybe it's the pork chop.
It's the chicken and waffles.
It's the catfish and collard greens.
You can just cook.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
can cook.
Yeah.
So whatever he cooks,
Train
you
just
do.
ate my food and she couldn't eat it.
Tacos. I told you oh gosh, I'm so mad.
They was busting it down.
They bust all the tacos down. Like, y'all didn't leave me a crumb.
So, Chef Lawrence, you guys tell us where we can find you guys on social media. Tell us when the new season of Hustle and Soul comes out. Go ahead and plug it. Give us all of it.
So, new season of Hustle and Soul comes out Thursday at 10. That's Thursday, April 4th at 10 o'clock. And my Instagram is Anna Lavender PTC. And
Mine is LP the chef.
yeah.
All right, guys. So there you go. There you have it. It's another interview with your boy Q. Make sure you follow these black. I heard there's some. I'm about to say, wait. I heard there is in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come in.
We're opening here in College Park.
We have an 8,000 square feet old house we have.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
When is this happening?
May.
May. Yeah.
May.
Yeah.
So shoot a text to your boy so I don't have to wait in the 3-hour line.
Okay.
I'm coming, we sneaking through, and whatever you tell me to try. I don't do potato salad, but I'm gonna try everything else.
What's your favorite Southern food?
See, I'm a PK, so all the Southern cooking, I try to stir away from all that stuff because I grew up with fried chicken. So it was like fried chicken sandwiches, fried chicken,
We
like.
cook other stuff than fried. We grill, we
Okay,
saute.
so
I'm a chef, man. I do it all.
give me like just some salmon and something simple like that.
Oh.
Yeah, give me some
Some
broccoli.
he makes a nice pineapple salmon.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay, we can do that.
Dope Southern ceviche.
Alright guys, so in May, so is it gonna be, it's still gonna be called
Pink
Pink
teacup.
Pink Teacup and the ATL. Alright guys, Pink Teacup and the ATL is coming here in May, and you might want to get you a bite. Alright, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Q, and we out.